were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys.
So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident.
The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly.
As were all the neighbors.
My men did what needed to be done.
It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master. A KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the Constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shadow client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Grey was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field. Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former Constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
Oh, hello there. I'm Charles Blake, chairman of the Homeowners Association. I'm running for a seat in the next election. I don't believe we've met, Mr.
I'm not from around here.
Excuse me, sir. Are you a registered voter?
I don't much care
I'd love
for
to tell you about a new candidate who might just change your life. Yes, sir. A total game changer.
I'm listening.
Wonderful.
I don't care about
Well,
politics
I'm
either.
sure you're aware that voting season is upon us again.
Have a nice
And
day.
if you're anything like me, a recent immigrant to this fine country, the candidates this time around just aren't very, savoury. But we have a man here today who's about to change all that.
I don't care much for politics.
That is exactly why Blake is out ringing doorbells today. He has no stakes in Washington. No connections to the establishment. No allies hidden away in lawless groups that pull the strings around the world. He's just a common man who decided that he wouldn't take it anymore. He's here to clean up, to give you exactly what you want, and to make sure the government doesn't stick its nose into everything.
Fascinating. How is he going to achieve all that?
By imposing restrictions and pushing crippling laws that will bind legislators to their desks for decades. His approach is simple. give every one of those Washington-based desk jockeys so much work they simply won't have time to enforce the existing laws. And then, while they're busy looking through their fat law books, use his executive powers to undo the existing laws. It's a radical approach, sure, but quite effective.
And this Blake character, he's out here now, ringing doorbells?
Sure is. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Good on you. Be sure to vote come election day. And feel free to spread the word about Charles Blake III. Have a flyer. Charles Blake III appreciates your support.
Hey, you guys haven't been poking around the frog habitat behind the house, have you?
No.
Oh, okay, great. It's just that, well, I saw one of those security people from Mr. Janice's house, and I'm pretty sure he was burying something back there, and I just figured since you guys seem to be, working together, you might know about it.
Can't say that I do.
Someone from Janus's security detail buried something in the frog habitat behind Cassidy's house. What could that possibly be?
We uncovered Jimmy Hoffa's remains back there. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad we don't have a problem.
It's your chance to change the world. Vote Blake.
Excuse me? An apology would be nice.
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. The lawsuit also mentions Nolan Cassidy and his unlawful surveillance around town. So Janus takes a helicopter trip once per year. I think we're onto something here, 47. 47? I think it would be beneficial to locate the unlawful surveillance mentioned in the lawsuit. Perhaps Nolan Cassidy's house would be a good place to start. A cigar box with a few cigars and a note inside. Well, this is very interesting. The note indicates that the box was given to Janus by the Constant as per tradition, he writes. 47. This could mean the Constant and Janus meet up on a regular basis. Excellent find.
Terminator guy who's working on Daddy's house?
Same guy who did Cassidy, right?
Yeah. So I let him use the...
Apparently, there is a fumigator in town. He's working on a house belonging to a James Batty, and has previously been working on Cassidy's house. The fumigator has stored some of his chemicals, a strong sedative, in a container in a vacant lot near the creek. Sounds like this could be useful, 47.
Green shipping container to store some chemicals? I asked him if it was poisonous, but he assured me that it was only a sleeping aid. Get this, he told me that he doesn't kill the bugs, he only sedates them so that he can set them free later.
Let me get this straight. He's an exterminator who cares about the lives of insects. What a weirdo.
I thought so too. But then, he told me this story about his pet cockroach, Pedro. It was genuinely a touching story. His parents were poor and couldn't afford to buy him a dog, but he found a dog. That's so annoying. And off. Yes!
That's not a hug. It looks like you're strangling that person. Hey, stop that.
Help me! No, you gotta help me! This is where you step up to the plate, man.
Oh.
Hey!
Okay, I'll deal with it now. Wow. We might have a possible disturbance. I'm moving to investigate. We'll keep you posted.
view of the mail going up from Janus's house. Hey, guard guy. Are you kidding me? What's wrong with this ship out?
Cassidy looks to be a gun enthusiast. The room looks like it's outfitted with a lot of security and alarms.
No, I got sidetracked by all the activities surrounding that politician.
So Cassidy withholds Janus's outgoing mail. He might have written something considered confidential in the past. Might be worth a shot.
Good work on the undercover agent, Spencer. You managed to blend in very nicely.
Thank you, sir. They've gone entirely naked. The hard-pressed to distinguish whether residents or visiting workers.
Use them to infiltrate some of the more suspect houses. The Wilson.
Excuse me. Got some strange noises here. Looking into it. Over.
Watch out! He's gotta be close by!
Man, yeah, I'm here now. It's all clear. Over. Nope, this thing is, it's forever broken.
Nicely done, 47. This should keep things nice and quiet inside the house. Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Boot up!
Must have been bullied back in high school.
Darling, I'm so hungry. Have you seen those beautiful fatties back there? And Mr. Wilson standing behind the grill, even though there's clearly no more gas on it.
I know. Why don't we go grab a new canister? I'm telling you, these new folks are strange. Did you see that Cassidy guy sneaking around here? He's been looking at the party 3 times already. Why not just go inside? It's open to everyone.
What?
Yeah, it's strange, all right. Oh, maybe he's a vegan?
How's it going?
I don't trust a man who can't eat a rare steak.
What am I doing anyway? You're coming on a little strong, and I don't feel the same. Back off, please.
Sounds like a made-up name if you ask me.
Ah. This room? Don't mind me. I'll find somewhere. I like to see.
Really wonderful things you have here. I wish my husband would let me have that one.
You upgraded your home theater setup to 4K yet?
Well,
HDR? You must have, right?
Appreciate it
Once
the
you see
same
the
way I
difference,
do.
it's just a...
Richard and I have similar interests, so it's really not that hard.
One thing at a time.
Although I have to say,
Lovely day.
You are such a fool! How could you forget the class? All you had to do was remember the dash, flip some burgers, and then Susan do the turkey.
But he feels like a real tough guy in that outfit.
They all laughed at Mr. Columbus when he sent a word of us. They all laughed when Edison recorded sound. They all laughed.
Hey, did you grab the pack of smokes that was thrown over the fence from the old guy's garden?
No, man. I'm trying to stop.
So, Janus smokes despite being dependent on an oxygen tank and his bodyguard's insistence on hiding his cigarettes.
Well, you know, I think someone in there is trying to help the old geezer stop as well. By throwing his coffee nails over the fence.
Seems pointless. There's no reason for him to kick the habit when he's already so close to kicking the bucket. I say...
Okay.
Okay.
They all laughed at Rockefeller Center.
Yeah, so the other day I asked the dance cadence about that burn in the basement.
Said it would be hello.
Not as bad as that time. Long. Dragged me down to the basement, showed me all this memorabilia.
Interesting. Maybe you should try to spark some of those old stories, 47. Who knows what secrets Janus might reveal?
Well, I've learned my lesson, that's for sure.
Come on. Is anyone there?
Saturday.
You there, bodyguard.
think I lose my mind living on the burbs like this.
I understand. I'll see what I can do.
Good. Good.
Found another pack?
Good work, 47. All there is left to do now is wait.
My smokes, I might as well be dead.
Janus. Cold War spy master and the first Providence constant. I wonder how much he remembers. How little he cares.
Just as a lamb.
At last, the actions of the first constant catch up with him. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus. Still,
we are close now, gentlemen. Both targets are dead.
He's been sitting there most of the day. I don't know what he's reading, but it looks like it's the most interesting thing he's ever come across.
The new Cassandra Snow novel, maybe. Slivers of Past Shimmers, or something like that. See, my wife's reading it now. I can't get her to do anything around the house.
No, it's not a novel. I think it's a journal, or a diary. He's one of the security people working over at that old Russian guy's house. That's gotta be something from the old man's archives.
Oh.
if that's one of Janus's diaries, it might contain some important information about his past. Our past.
Or maybe something that can help us locate the Constant.
gravity, man. It still works.
One of Janus's many diaries. He's apparently been the chairman of the Ark Society for years. He stepped down very recently, but is still attached to the society. Well, 47, this is valuable information. That's not an ordinary resident of Whittleton Creek, 47. This must be one of Cassidy's men working undercover. I suggest you keep an eye out for more of them.
The Ark Society. One of Providence's more obscure outfits.
I've heard whispers. A survivalist club for the global elite. Billionaires preparing for a global collapse. And now we know the Constant will attend their next gathering. So where is it?
That's the catch. The report is redacted. No names, no location.
So it's a dead end. I can't track them, not without ICA backup.
Now, I'm no big shot analyst, but it seems to me Janus was the Ark Society's founder, so chances are they'll want to pay their respects in private.
Track the coffin. Worth a shot.
You all right?
It comes back in flashes. Fear, anger, but like it happened to someone else.
Your gift and your curse. What they did to you. Well, I spent a long time feeling guilty about that. Now, I wonder who got the better deal.
Yes. Found something.
What are we looking at?
The ass end of nowhere. But this is where Janus's remains were shipped to. Odd choice for a final resting place, wouldn't you say?
Not bad. So we stake it out. Await the next gathering. Then we waltz in and kidnap one of the world's most powerful men. Without ICA backup.
Like I said, it's a long shot.
We'll take it.